Hi, today we're going to make Blue Ribbon award-winning chocolate chip cookies for Christmas. But this recipe is very specific. If you want the exact same cookies I won the Blue Ribbon in the county fair, then you have to follow the ingredients exactly, and that includes name brand. So let's start. Okay, our first ingredient is 1 cup of Crisco shortening, and we're just going to blend that up in the bowl to soften it up a little. So now we've mushed up our shortening, and you actually can use different brands of these ingredients, but you will not come out with the exact same taste that I won the award with. The cookies will be good, they just won't be quite the same. There is actually a very big difference in the taste of different products. So let's put in our next ingredient. Okay, so I have added 1 cup of packed light brown sugar and a ½ cup of white regular granulated sugar, and this is C&H brand sugars, both of them. So I've just blended it up, stirred it up a little, and our next ingredient is 2 large eggs. Not jumbo eggs, not medium eggs, and not small eggs. 2 large eggs. And then add those to the mixing bowl and mix them in. Alright, now we're going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract of the highest quality. You don't want to use the imitation stuff that's made with alcohol. This is pure vanilla extract. Just mix it in. Okay, once that's all blended, you're going to take 1 teaspoon of Morton iodized salt. And just sprinkle it in. 1 teaspoon. Okay, so in a separate container I have put 2 cups plus 4 level teaspoons of golden medal white all-purpose flour, and I'm just mixing it together with 1 teaspoon of Arm & Hammer baking soda. I'm going to mix all this together, get it nice and blended, and then we're going to add it to our wet mixture. So just put half of your flour mixture in with your wet mixture and blend it together. And then once that's all mixed in there really well, you're going to add the rest of the flour. There, we've got the first half mixed in. Just going to add the second half of the flour. Get that all in there. And this recipe originated with my family in Boise, Idaho. And I have noticed when I've lived in different places in the world, it comes out slightly different just by the climate. And if you're up in the mountains or you're in the plains, it has something to do with where you are. There's always a bit of a difference in the outcome of your cookies from place to place, which is interesting. But I won the Blue Ribbon in Peace River, Alberta, and this recipe was created by my family in Boise, Idaho. So we're all set with the dough. It's nice and moist. You cannot roll the dough into balls. It will be scooped out by a spoon and then placed on a cookie sheet that is ungreased. I have added 1 package of semi-sweet Baker's chocolate chips, and that is about 12 ounces worth of chocolate into this mixture. We're just going to fold the chocolate chips into the dough. So here we have all the chocolate chips mixed in, and it's all ready to go onto the cookie sheet. This recipe has been in my family for over 70 years, and this is the first time that I've put it out in public or given it to anybody. I know that you'll enjoy these cookies. In fact, you'll probably love them so much you'll never bake a different type of chocolate chip recipe again in your entire life. But I just figured I would share. So let's put them on an ungreased cookie sheet. I have my oven preheating at 350. Okay, so you're just going to take a nice big scoop, take a nice big spoon, and you're going to slide the cookie dough off of the other spoon. Sort of shape it so it's pretty well round. And we're going to do that all the way across on the cookie sheet. Okay. So these are nice sized cookies, and you want to give them a lot of space because they do tend to spread out. And I am using a dough maker's cookie sheet because dough maker is especially made so that your cookies never burn on the bottom and they always bake evenly all the way through. And I like that. So we're going to stick them in the oven at 350. So I've got them on the center oven rack at 350 degrees, and we're going to cook them for 10 minutes, but keep your eye on them because all ovens are just a little bit different. You don't want them to burn, so turn your oven light on and peek in on them a lot. So I just pulled them out of the oven, and I actually ended up baking them for about 12 minutes. You just want them to get lightly browned around the rim. They're going to flatten out a little bit when you get them out of the oven. They're going to be chewy or on the inside and the center, and crispy around the edges. Okay, so I let these cookies rest on the baking sheet for about 3 minutes just to cool up and harden up a little bit before I take them off, or they could break apart. And then I put them on some cooling racks, but I don't always use cooling racks. Sometimes I put them directly on plates, and that works just fine. So there we have it. This batch made 22 large chocolate chip cookies. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Okay. Okay, go ahead and try the cookies. Take a bite. Take a bite. Take a bite and see if you like it. Hurry, chew it.
I'll take a picture.
Oh, I'm not taking a picture. I'm taking a movie. It's already rolling.
So delicious.
Can I have that cookie back now? I'm just teasing. Can I have your cookie? No? Is it good? Are those the best chocolate chip cookies you guys ever ate? Yeah, they're awesome, aren't they? Now I'm going to have one. Tell everybody Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Rhiannon, are you going to say Merry Christmas? Oh, she's watching Benji. Merry Christmas, everybody. Enjoy the cookies.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas.